Hello, pickleball fans, and thanks to everybody joining us on Tennis Channel. Dave Fleming here with pro player, wicked forehand wielder, Wes Burrows. And Wes, we just saw one of the best mixed doubles tandems as far as just playing in sync with each other. Tyler Leung and Anna Bright look terrific, and they're going to play in the semis. And now we've got quite a match. We've got Tyson Mcguffin teamed up with Leigh Waters, and they're going to play the brothers and sister team of the Newmans here.
And these are pretty experienced teams, and they know each other well. I'm sure they've played each other a handful of times.
So they're going to play a ceremonial point with the pink Dura, and Riley Newman is living it up with that. Again, just want to
I like him setting the tone early with a between the legs, behind the back already. No look.
No look. He is living up the exhibition point here. This does not count on the scoreboard, folks. He's on a knee. He's who you want when there's a exhibition around.
I was going to say, you think he's played some exhibition matches before?
He's going to play on his knees. But again, this is for American Breast Cancer Foundation. We got a tweener, and it is missed. So, folks, I know we had a lot of fun with that, but what an important cause. So thank you, players, for embracing that, and thanks to everybody. Tell your stories if you can give. So many families have been affected.
002.
Let's play pickleball. Just deep with a lob from Leigh Waters here.
We've seen some guys who can take over the court today, but Riley's really pushing that to the limit, isn't he?
That is for sure. And he does it with a backhand in the middle. Okay, so Leigh Waters tags Lindsey Newman, who will just sit there on her forehand all day long.
There was no room to go with that ball.
This ball's a foot wide, but it got her. There you saw a little indecision on the middle ball, and they're going to talk about it, and that set off, even though it happened 7 shots ago, that's what happened there for Mcguffin and Waters.
Side out.
It can be terrifying when you're hitting your dink a little high and you see Riley just there, ready to pancake anything that comes up.
There's so much syrup on this court when he's playing. Just holds that paddle in such a unique style. That's what makes pickleball so great. Ooh, Mcguffin got what he wanted there. I mean, when you think about who we've seen, Tyler Leung versus Ben Johns versus Riley Newman, all playing so well and yet so different.
That is a fun aspect of the sport, just the different styles, the different personalities. A lot of ways to get it done out here.
And no one has a better personality than the man about to serve right there, the most electrifying person in sports at Barstool Sports. So we love it. Just wide.
No, it is great to see. It's good for the sport. I think he really understands about branding himself, and he's done a great job of it so far.
Great handle by Leigh Waters, but there's that presence you were talking about, Wes.
He's just right there, clogging every possible window.
Yes. 2-1-1.
And he wants you to think the window to his right is open, and it is not. Leigh Waters leaves that up.
Spot.
No.
Hey, you talk about Tyson's branding. I think he might have
3-1-1.
spent more on his tattoos than I'll ever make in the sport of pickleball, that's for sure.
And he loves them, and there's a story behind all of them.
Second serve.
Great read by Riley Newman there, and just didn't finish it.
3-1-2.
It's a little side switch here for Waters and Mcguffin. And oh, he's shaking his head. Watch Riley Newman, just the pancake is just ready. And then the head shake.
Yeah, it's not going to work much.
Yes.
It's a good shot
4-1-2.
against people that don't hold a forehand. However, this is the most pronounced forehand other than your partner tomorrow, Jeff Warnick.
Side out.
So Mcguffin and Leigh Waters are going to have to get that ball to bounce on the ground, make Lindsey Newman play.
Mm-hmm. It's just tough because they're so consistent off the ground too. So it's like pick your poison. Do you want to
1-4-1.
try to attack and maybe get pancaked, or do you want to just dink all day long?
Great dig by Leigh Waters. Oh my. Mcguffin comes
Take a
flying
serve.
in, but it is Riley Newman again. He's there.
1-4-2.
And
Side
there's
out.
offense in Lindsey Newman. Gets a lot of credit for her defense, as well they should, but sneaky.
And Riley's a very good athlete himself. He kind of looks a little awkward because he doesn't have
4-1-1.
that smooth tennis-looking game, but the kid is an athlete.
Oh. Can easily dunk a basketball. Throughout the first pitch of the Seattle Mariners game recently, threw a strike, so we're proud of him. If you're going to represent, you better throw it down the middle.
Point.
Ooh, that catch?
It did, and full swing, but off the sort of just above the handle, and that kept it in.
5-1-1. Point.
That sails deep, and
Time has been called by the
that
receiver.
Newman consistency
6-1-1.
and the presence of Riley at the kitchen line has
wearing
been a massive factor. So great start for the Newmans here in our final quarterfinal of the day. It is mixed doubles day here at the Guaranteed
6-1-1.
Rate PPA Championships, and it has been fantastic pickleball, and right now it's the Newmans dictating play in the final quarterfinal. Ball sails deep from Leigh Waters.
You have a preference to watch mixed doubles versus gender doubles?
7-1-1.
You know what's great about it, Wes, as
Point.
there's a miss there, is each one has its own separate uniqueness. I think a lot of the people love the firefights of the
8-1-1.
women's doubles because those last for 10, 15 big swings. The strategy of mixed is what I find so fun.
Point.
Who's going to be able to find their, like we saw Lung and Bright, and certainly the Newmans, they're of the same blood. But I think that's what's unique about
9-1-1.
pickleball too, that doubles is such a factor. It's what most people play. Nasty from
Take a
Mcguffin
serve.
right
Yeah, we saw
there.
him going for that one earlier and missed it. This time he got it.
What do you like there, Wes?
I agree with you. I
9-1-2.
think the mixed doubles, the nuance to it is kind of exciting and fun.
Lindsey Newman sitting on that forehand. And, you know, another thing about our sport is I love the fact we have men and women on the court together, and it matters. It's important.
10-1-2.
We have equality of time, pay, everything. It's fantastic. And Lindsey Newman finishes off game one with an beautiful ATP, so patient, and then goes on the other side of Mcguffin. Newman's were phenomenal in game number 1. Waters and Mcguffin are going to have to find another gear. We'll be back with game number 2. Hello, Newmans. We are back, and the Newmans look fantastic. Dave Fleming with my man, Wes Burrows. And Wes, we saw a clinic. Now, we've seen clinics before, and then the other team ends up being the teacher. So we'll see if that changes here. But the Newmans are off and running. There's Riley Newman to serve.
Yeah, the Newmans are no strangers to clinics. No. They do a lot of them, but don't usually do it on center court against a team as good as this one.
0-0-1.
That's that dreaded moment right here, right now, where Riley Newman turns his head back and goes, I let it go, and it's in.
1-0-1.
See Leigh Waters smiling over there. This is a team that can absolutely right the ship.
Second serve.
And it's like it's a brick wall.
1-0-2.
Go for stuff you don't want to go for.
Point.
So there's a page from the Waters and Waters book that we'll see tomorrow in mother-daughter doubles. It's not a requirement, but they're both female.
2-0-2.
Too much Newman at the net, but Lindsey just keeps putting the ball in safe places.
I was going to say, she's just so good with that thing. She knows exactly where it's going.
Second serve.
A rare missed reset from Lindsey Newman.
She's surprised that she missed that ball.
Stunned.
0-2-2.
Leigh Waters speeds it up cross court and just catches Riley.
2-0-1.
Good sportsmanship from Leigh Waters and not serving there. Wait till Lindsey's ready.
Second serve.
Yeah, you do like to see that, right?
I do, and I think our sport has done a great job of sportsmanship comes first.
2-0-2.
Yes, competitiveness at the top. You want to win, but
foot fault, right foot.
Yeah, there's definitely a spirit of the game sort of thing that happens in pickleball that's a little different than the ATP or WTA tours.
3-0-2. Side out.
Mcguffin goes for just a little too much there. So
0-3-1.
Newman's down 3 to start game 2. Oh, look at that read and just off-pace winner.
Little surprised that got through there. So delicate.
1-3-1.
It's not a word you usually use with Riley's game, but it was there. Oh, and just clean two-handed rope.
You don't see that much out of him either, but he saw the opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, you got Mcguffin cheating way into the middle. You got to keep him honest.
2-3-1.
Clean winner is a bonus.
Point.
This is what happens when you are in the stacked position.
3-3-1.
Oh, lefty finish.
Point.
He looked pleased with himself there, too.
Oh, I'm sure. And the same style.
4-3-1.
See if Waters and Mcguffin choose not to switch sides. They do. Now Lindsey Newman speeding up in the middle, and everything's going their way after being down. That's 5 straight.
I'd be surprised if I don't see them try to
5-3-1.
stack here.
Ooh,
Take a
just
serve.
rare two-handed swinging.
Just blame it on the sun. Good call, Riley.
Yeah, just why not?
5-3-2.
Most people stare through the powder. You can stare at the sun, just not for too long. It's not safe, folks.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Oh, beautiful lob. Look at Lindsey Newman's position is straddling the sideline and the kitchen.
And even as her partner moves over to the other side, she just
didn't move.
stayed there. She just stayed put. She's like, he's got it.
I've been in enough car rides with my brother. I know where he's going to be.
He'll come back.
Yeah, he'll come back. Wow. Okay. Newmans were down early, but now they've got everything rolling again. Beautiful shot of the sun up above this beautiful court here at Darling Tennis Center.
Time in, 6-3-2.
6 in a row for the Newmans.
Point.
And Lindsey Newman will happily, we talked about Jessie Irvin earlier, was happy to grind. This woman will grind even longer than anybody.
Yeah,
7-3-2.
whatever we said about Jessie, she'll do that to the nth degree.
Point.
Such a compact stroke she
Yes.
has. Just not a lot can go wrong with it, you know?
Nope, hits it in the center of the paddle almost every time and leaves it in a safe place. Go ahead and attack. There's a nice finish by Leigh Waters. Finally wins and gets Lindsey Newman to leave a ball up finally. You just don't get any freebies either, and that's frustrating.
3-8-1. Take a serve.
Stupid reach from Newman there.
No freebies, and then stuff like that he pulls out where you pretty much won the point and someone gets a paddle on it and takes it from you.
Screaming running ATP is blocked by Leigh Waters. We're still playing in the Lindsey Newman willpower, which usually is a magic potion, doesn't work.
4-8-2.
That's a great sort of almost an offensive ATP block that Leigh Waters had.
Side out.
She was straddling the kitchen line when she did it.
So 3 points from a semifinal matchup with Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns are the Newmans.
Point.
And staring that one down is Riley Newman. And the
9-4-1.
Lindsey Newman patience just, it wears on you.
Point.
She'll stand in there and counter and
it
pump
just
her fist.
works so well with her brother with what he's able to do too.
10-4-1.
And this is match point. Couldn't quite get that one. Probably thought Riley was going to take that on the cross.
And still shocked she didn't dig that off the ankles and over.
Second chance at moving on to the semis. Lindsey unable to get there. So 2 match points saved. Stranger things have happened, Wes.
They have.
4-10-1.
They need to just get some quality body language on the other side. Okay. Beautiful inside out by Leigh Waters. She'll take the kiss off the tape that helped her.
Five, 10-1. Take a serve.
If the female fades, there's so much room Mcguffin has to cover. That's
5,
just
10,
nice
10.
by Riley Newman.
So interesting the way that Riley sort of shows his paddle face, you know, before he fires that ball down the middle on that one before.
6-10-2.
Rarely goes what he showed you.
It's almost like he's presenting it to the opponent.
I would like everyone, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and then it doesn't go where you think.
10-6-1.
Too good from
Take a
Mcguffin.
serve.
And Tyson just hasn't been able to consistently get involved in this.
10-6-2.
No, he's done that once or twice right there, but not enough.
And Leigh Waters goes for the drop shot on match point, and unfortunately that drops in the net. So the Newmans are very impressive here in the quarterfinals. They will play Ben Johns and Anna Leigh Waters in one of the semifinals. We'll have the semifinals this afternoon right after this.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Center Court. I'm here with Riley Newman, Lindsey Newman. Sorry for that. We were having a quick chat over here about some of the things that you guys do together off court, but let's take it back to the match that we just witnessed. You guys look like you were absolutely on fire, totally unbeatable. What did you guys discuss before this match?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're going against Tyson and Leigh, those are 2 really good opponents. You're going to have to really bring your A game, and I felt like Lindsey was her typical backboard self. The ball's going to keep coming back, so I felt like we just talked about wanting to be really consistent, make a lot of shots, and just put pressure on our opponents.
Well, it's great to see you guys back playing together again, the sibling duo. Lindsey, next up, you're going to see Waters and Johns in the semifinal. What is your game plan for that one?
Not to miss a ball, honestly, but that's the game plan all the time. So nothing out of the usual. I mean, obviously top team, so I have to make every ball, and he just has to be his usual annoying self at the net.
Well, you guys have such a great partnership on court. You also have a great one off court. You do camps and clinics together. You travel around the country when you're not playing pro pickleball, and I believe your other siblings also participate in that. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's definitely a Newman family affair. We got, 7 total siblings, and they're all just diehards, pickleball lovers. A couple of them actually teach with us, so that's also amazing. But anytime you get on the court with Lindsey, big sis is always repping her game super strong, and it's just fun to play with your older sister out there.
All right, guys, good luck in the next one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.